Well, hello and welcome for this clash between the Bulldogs and the Dragons here at 1300 Smiles Stadium. The Bulldogs had an incredible win last week over the CRL Sharks, while the Dragons are currently playing their first game in the CRLM. I'm your host, Jack Carl, and for this game, I think I'm going to have to tip the Bulldogs. I mean, they had a phenomenal game last week. A phenomenal game. Completely surprising the Sharks. No one expected it. And I think that if they play even half of the way they played against the Sharkies, they'll get the win over the Dragons. Both sides with an unchanged lineup. Obviously, the Dragons-Dolphins game got cancelled, but that was still the lineup's still the exact same. And the Bulldogs, they're repping the same team that they did against the CRL Sharks. It should be interesting to see how this one goes. I think if the Bulldogs win this, they are heavy favourites to get promotion. Obviously, currently it's the Storm. And Bailey Biondi-Odo, he was pretty good last week. And he'll kick us off here at 1300 Smiles Stadium. And it'll go down to Jamin Salmon. He'll get it to Avasua Mangafinai. Obviously playing for the Dragons. He did play for the Bulldogs at one point in his career in the NRL, as Jackson Ford fending off one and pushing up to the 35-metre mark. As Wishart to Salmon. Salmon a long pass to Hampton. Hampton's wrapped up pretty easily. And a combination of the 6 and 3 in the tackle there. It's Wishart to Williams. A dummy, straight through. Great cover defense there from Tui Katoa and Isan Masters. Tui Katoa holds him in for extra measure. As Gilbert, straight through the middle. He's a North Queensland boy, Tommy Gilbert, so he's going to be playing well here at 1300 Smiles Stadium. As Wishart to Ford on the last tackle. I'm not sure if they realise it's the last tackle. And it'll be a handover. That's a soft, poor end to the set there from the Dragons. They looked good, but not the way they would have wanted to end it. As Isan Masters will take the first hit up for the Bulldogs. Aaron Penne now. Obviously, the Warriors missed out on his signature, and he went to the Doggies as Tui Katoa with a step of Greg Marju and wrapped up there from Taylor May, the ex-Panther. Cook to Braden Musgrove, who was really good last week. A winger playing prop. It may just work. Maybe may attract the eyes of some CRL coaches. As Bailey Biondi-Odo with an early kick. It looks good. It could be a 40-20. It will be. Bailey Biondi-Odo has kicked a 40-20 for the Bulldogs here, and they'll go straight on the attack, deep in Dragons territory. As Havili, the captain, he'll take it up. Jackson Ford holding in the tackle for a little bit. It'll go to Biondi-Odo, to Isan Masters, to Sione Katoa, and the Bulldogs are in early. This could be ugly for the Dragons. We saw how good Canterbury were against the Sharkies. Well, boy, oh boy, they've gotten off to a quick flying start here against the Dragons. And Sione Katoa, he just steps Taylor May and makes it look easy. Really no effort there at all. And Biondi-Odo, the man who set up the try, he kicked the 40-20. He got the try assist as well. He's going to add an extra 2 points here, hopefully, for the Bulldogs. At 1300 Smiles Stadium. Can he do it? He'll swing it from left to right. It's coming back, but it's not going to come back far enough. Biondi-Odo will be pretty mad at that. That was a very kickable goal. And Canterbury will lead St. George 4-0. Well, that was just a flying start from the Dogs. And Bailey Biondi-Odo, he's shown some real skills in his first 2 games. And Tyron Wishart will get us back underway. So it goes down to Biondi-Odo, the man we were just talking about, to Penne, who bumps off one, breaks another, and gets tackled on the 30-metre line. The Bulldogs, they're looking electrifying here. Kula to Havili, straight through the middle. Wishart making a desperate tackle. As Josh Cook to Bailey Biondi-Odo, back to Isan Masters. Masters away. Ben Hampton just clinging on. The Bulldogs, they're on the attack again. They just want to complete their set at the least. Penne bumps off another. Palacia gets taken 20 metres out. Cook to Kula to Masters, to Beyondioto. He'll take the line on himself. And they go within 10 of the try line. Havili standing deep at 20 meters. He takes it on. He puts the bomb up towards the corner of Tui Katoa. And Greg Marju with a great take. Oh, and a break as well. And what a good run from Greg Marju. Just releasing a little bit of the pressure valve there from the Dragons. As Suamunga Fanai straight through the middle. He's quick. He's a quick prop. And Butcher, the ex-Rooster. The CRL Roosters obviously letting him go throughout the off-season. He's ended up at the Dragons. Billy Burns now. Up to the 30-meter line. The Dragons, they're back on the attack. Can they respond to the Bulldogs' domination? Wishart to Ford. Ford to Salmon. Salmon will take it up on the last. Who will it go to? Taylor May puts the bomb up. It's too deep. But Egan Butcher's there to contest it. And George Tafua just an easy take there. Don't know why Taylor May was kicking. And it's going to cost the Dragons there. As Havili to Braden Musgrove. The Dragons, they've just looked a little bit off at the start of this game. As Katoa. Almost making a break. Peeking his nose through the line there. Saluka Fafita. The prop playing at second row. Cook. To Kula. To Palacio. This will be the third tackle. They're almost up to the 50-meter line. And Josh Cook. A dart at a dummy half. A fend. A tackle break. And now they're within 30 meters of to the try line. And down the left side, Kula will go to Moga. Moga almost getting through. Tolatau Kula standing deep. He'll look for the punt here. He goes for the bomb, sorry. Siva Havili chasing within. Oh, great take there from Ben Hampton. A try-saving take. Siva Havili right up in his face. Could have come along with a tap back or a catch there. So great resolve there from Ben Hampton to not allow that to happen, sorry. As Suamunga Fanai bumps off one. Wishart to Salmon. Salmon to Marju. Marju's away. Isan Masters wraps him up just before he reaches the 40-meter line. The Dragons, when they've had the ball, they've looked electrifying, but they just haven't been able to put points on the board so far. And Wishart on the last tackle. He'll send it back to Jamin Salmon, who put the kick in down to Sione Katoa. He looks for the break. He finds it. He's wrapped up by Jamin Salmon not too far after that, though. I'll go to Musgrove, who'll take it straight down the middle. Braden Musgrove, great run. As Beyondioto to Teletau Kula. Moga to Havili. To Penne. Bumps off one. Gets Wishart out of the way with the big don't argue. Siva Havili, straight through the middle. He scored a double last week. Can he put more on the board? Kula to Beyondioto with the bomb. It's a little too forward, and it's not a great kick there. George Tafua comes down with it and is absolutely smashed by Butcher. But pretty disappointing end to the set there from the Bulldogs. Could have been better, as Suamunga Fanai, another line break. He's been great for the Dragons today. Salmon to Butcher. Butcher pushes his way up now. Ford. He'll push towards the 50-meter line. Salmon to Burns. Burns poking his nose through the line. Wishart to Salmon. Salmon puts Butcher in a hole. Great pass. Masters managing to grab him though. Pull him down just short, but now there's no fullback at home. You got the two wingers. A big kick here from Salmon. Oh, he knocks it on, and Siva Havili with a fend on Suamunga Fanai. Wishart chasing. He manages to rope him in. He lassoed him there. As Cook to Kula. The Bulldogs on the attack now. with a chance to put more points on the board. They'll go to Beyondioto. He'll go to Saluka Fafita. The props have come onto the field for both teams now. There's Cartwright to Katoa. Sorry, they've only come on for the Bulldogs at the moment. The Dragons props will be on soon. As Saluka Fafita up to 15 meters out. Havili looking for a third CRLM try. He can't find it. Takula with the bomb. That's a much better bomb from last time. Tafua with the tap back. No, he managed to catch it, in fact. Thought he would have gone for the tap back there for sure. As Holler. There are the Dragons props now. Peter Holler coming on. Along with, I think that's Royce Hunt. Yeah, it is. Royce Hunt bumping one off. Sam Williams. A little bit of not too much there. I'm not sure what that play was. And the Bulldogs give away a piggyback penalty. Not the greatest play there from Canterbury. In fact, it's pretty disappointing. As Sam Williams will find touch. The Bulldogs will advance the ball up the field about 15 meters. Sorry, the Dragons will do that. Oh, and Wishart's thrown it forward. Gifting the Bulldogs a chance to make this lead into something formidable. Something unchaseable. The Bulldogs, they've been gifted a gift from heaven. As Moga with a step. If the Bulldogs could score here, it'd be the absolute stab in the heart. I can already hear the Dragons coach cussing out the box. Moga to Palacia. Could have been a knock on there. Could they go down the short side? They will. Fafita to Tafua. Oh, with the offload as well to Palacia. He'll get close. He won't get close enough. Put on his back. It's the fourth now. The Bulldogs, can they score here? Moga, short to Fafita. Fafita is over. What a try from another winger playing at prop. Well, boy, the Bulldogs may have unearthed something here. It's usually the CRL sides that do it, but wingers at prop, is this going to be a trend we see? And it's green lights, and the Bulldogs will extend their lead to 8, with a possible chance to make it 10. And boy, oh boy, the Doggies fans here are barking their heads off. What an insane start to this game. Do we have a possible premiership threat on our hand here? Beyondioto to add the extras. He curves it back from right to left. Great kick there. He fucked up the first one. He won't do the second. And the Bulldogs will go 10-0 in front at the 26th minute. Tyron Wishart to get us back underway now. It'll go down to Tulakula. To Fafita. Josh Cook to Jed Cartwright. Bumps off one. They're looking for more points here, the Dogs. And a held in tackle penalty. Not what the Dragons wanted. Absolutely not what the Dragons wanted. Or needed. And Beyondioto will find touch. And the Bulldogs, they get another chance to put more points on here. To pile on the pain. As, they do the same as Wishart did. They throw the ball forward. Not a great look. I mean, it is a reserve grade comp, but they got to be better than that. And Ford will go to Hampton, who will take the line on and get driven back by Tulakula. As Wishart to Williams, short to Burns. He hits it up and takes it to 50 meters out. Wishart to Hunt. Gets the offload to May. Probably should have held on to that there. Wishart to Hampton with the step. Hampton's through. Wishart to Williams. Williams to Ford. Ford will take it up. Big kick there from Sam Williams, who'll get it back to Ben Hampton. Taylor May with the tap back. And an incredible tap back that'll get St. George back into this game. Oh my, Taylor May with a flying tap back to Benny Hampton. I think the Dragons may have the bye of the season. I think Taylor May should have been signed by a main CRL team, but he's found his way to the Dragons. Probably unjustly. But boy, oh boy, he could be good for the Dragons this season. And Tyron Wishart will add the extras. And I'm sure the Canterbury coach will not be happy with that. They were well in the lead. They had a penalty as well. And they just threw it forward with a little lapse of judgment. And boy, oh boy, it's cost them 6 points. And St. George have shortened the lead to 4. Go down to Tyron Wishart. To Royce Hunt. Salmon to Burns. Burns pushing his way up. Taylor May to Hunt to Holler. An offload intercepted by Josh Cook. Biondioto. The quick play the ball. Jed Cartwright's through. The Bulldogs. Well, the Dragons have now made an error of a try. So can the Bulldogs respond as Biondioto takes on the line? Siva Havili, short to Palacia. He's driven back in the tackle. It's a strong tackle there from Tommy Gilbert and Ben Hampton. Esan Masters. He's driven back now. Well, they haven't thrown much at the Dragons in this set, but could they put up an attacking kick that does? Oh, Siva Havili. He got in the way and on the 5th tackle just running it up for a hit up. Not great there from the Bulldogs. And I'm sure that won't be... That may be costly, sorry. In a game that's been so close so far. Well, Wishart to Salmon. Salmon to Williams. To Hampton. Well read by Siva Havili. Wishart to Burns. Wishart, Salmon, to Hunt. He's been pretty good so far, Royce Hunt. I've seen him pop up a few times now and make some good runs. Well, I'll go back to Jamin Salmon, who'll put the kick in. He'll go down to Sione Katoa, who'll isolate Royce Hunt and take the line on himself, as Ben Hampton just holding on. The Bulldogs, could they put points on before the break? It would be a devastating blow to the Dragons, having fought their way back into this game. Cook to Saluka Fafita to Masters, almost finding a gap there. Wishart just grappling onto his back. Havili to Kula to Tafua. The Bulldogs, they smell blood in the water here. Fafita. Could a big attacking bomb come, or will they go for the punt? They'll go for the punt down to Greg Maju. And he's away. And Esan Masters wraps him up quickly. Well, the starting props come back on for the Dragons now. As Wishart with an offload back into Suamanga Fanai. And we'll probably only get 2 or 3 more plays left in this half. May. Tackled by Biondioto. Wishart to Salmon. Salmon to Hampton with a step. He's through. He gets the offload to Suamanga Fanai as well. And that'll be the end of the half. Well, the Dragons have fought their way back into this game after an early Bulldogs domination. What will the second half have in store? Well, here we are in the second half. The Bulldogs leading the Dragons 10 points to 6. Well, I'm really excited to see what this half has in store for us. Both teams have been solid so far. You'd say the Bulldogs have been the better team. But can the Dragons hold on and maybe get a win here? As it'll go down to Dan Russell, who's just come on for East End Masters. And he'll pass it off to Aaron Penne. Josh Cook to Tula Kula. To Dylan Smith. Cook to Palacia. He'll take it up now. The Bulldogs, perhaps an early kick is a choice here. As Biondioto is driven back in the tackle. Powerful. Cook to Havili. The early kick comes. It's not a great one either. And Hampton's away! Ben Hampton! Braden Musgrove tracing. Does he have him? Ben Hampton's old, but he's got the legs! Ben Hampton will score a try that will put the Dragons in front off a terrible Siva Havili kick. A terrible kick. And Benny Hampton will put the Dragons in front. What a try. And Tyron Wishart. Well, the Dragons coach would have wanted his boys to get off to a quick start in the second half. And boy, oh boy, you can't start any quicker than that. They had one play, and they scored a try off it. And Wishart to add the extras, and St. George will take the lead. What a try from Ben Hampton. Well, the Bulldogs coach will not be happy with that. They were in a good position. They needed to get to their kick. Siva Havili did get to his kick, but it was a terrible one. Why was he kicking? It should have been 7 or 6. Biondioto or Tula Kula. Disappointing there from the doggies. As it'll go down to Billy Walters. Sending it off to Suamanga Fanai. You can just sense a little bit of energy in this game now from the Dragons. They were beaten early to the punch. But the Dragons, they look like they're up for this fight now. Not sure what the Dragons coach said to them at halftime. But it's working wonders so far. As Ford. Driving it up. Here's Wishart. To Burns. He'll take it up now. The Dragons. They're all putting their hand up for runs here. Salmon. Oh, Siva Havili strong. Trying to make up for his earlier error. They'll look for the kicker. It'll be Billy Walters who'll send it down to George Tafua. And he'll get tackled there just before his 30 meter. Just after his 30 meter line, sorry. Havili to Penne. He's tackled around the legs. Brought down by Jackson Ford. As Cook to Kula. To Biondioto. To Russell. Hampton will make a tackle. Gatoa to Smith. Taking the line on. The Bulldogs, if they could score here, it'd be a devastating blow to the Dragons once more. Russell. Taken down 15 meters out. They'll look for Biondioto here. They'll find him. He puts the bomb up. It's a greatly placed bomb. Havili's there. He can't get the jump on Hampton though. And Hampton away again. Ben Hampton's running. Is he going to score a second try? A second runaway try off a kick. Benny Hampton. Oh my God. Ben Hampton. What a player. He scored 2 runaway tries now to put the Dragons 8 points in front. My God, we haven't even had 10 minutes of this second half go by yet. And the Dragons have completely flipped this game on its head. What is this defense from the Bulldogs off their kicks? Havili was there, again, making a mistake. First it was a Havili kick, then it was a Havili missed tackle. Boy, oh boy. The captain not doing great there. And Wishart will put the Dragons 8 points in front. I didn't think I'd be saying this. The Dragons are 8 points in front. We're only 8 minutes into the second half. They were 4 points behind. What a start. And Biondioto, a shell-shocked Biondioto. will get us back underway. My oh my, I cannot believe my eyes. And he'll get us back underway. He'll go down to Tyron Wishart. He'll send it off to Egan Butcher, who bumps one off. Boy, oh boy, the Dragons, they are looking deadly. I wouldn't want to be standing in front of one of these running forwards from the Dragons, as Kossi now will take it up to about 34 metres out. Riley Price cuts him in the middle. Riley Price, tackled by Dan Russell. And the Dragons are in their attacking half again. And Billy Walters with the inside pass to Kossi. Kossi's through. Kossi with an offload as well to Jackson Ford. This is electrifying. They'll go to Burns. Burns will take it forward. An attacking kick could come for the Dragons here. Where's Ben Hampton? Give him a third. It'll go to Salmon. He'll put the bomb up towards Taylor May. He did an earlier tap back. He does it again. Hampton. Oh, just caught. In fact, now that I think about it, Ben Hampton has already got a hat-trick. He was the one that scored the earlier try, the first try in this match. Ben Hampton's had a blinder. If he could get a fourth, boy oh boy, how amazing would that be? As the Dragons have completely flipped this game on its head. Cook will go to Beyondioto, who'll go to Russell, who'll go to Katoa, one of the try scorers for the Bulldogs. And he'll be driven back by Taylor May, the aerial expert. And Wishart holds on to Braden Musgrove there. Beyondioto, he kicked it earlier, 40-20. Can he do it again? Hampton, he's onto it. There's Mikaravalawa. And George Tafua, they meet. And Mikaravalawa takes it to the 40-meter line. Kossi to Walters. Walters is smashed in the tackle of Aaron Penne. Absolutely rattling him. As Jackson Ford, short to Suamunga Fanai. Great pass there from the ball-playing lock. Wishart to Salmon, to Hampton. He's looking for more Hampton. He can smell blood in the water. Down to Walters, to Mika Ravalawa, poking his nose through. The Dragons, a deadly kick could come here. They'll go to Ford. He'll put the bomb up. No one really chasing. But Dan Russell driven back in the tackle, and now the Bulldogs are trapped down their own end. You want to see good defense here from the Dragons. It's Penne. Oh, that's not what you wanted to see. Penne making a break. Cook to Kula, to Russell, to Beyondioto. He's the man that needs to get the Bulldogs back in this fight. As Cook will go to Musgrove. Josh Cook to Beyondioto. Down to Hampton. Hampton's through. He's been so good, Ben Hampton. He's looking more deadly every time he touches the ball. Salmon to Suamunga Fanai. The Dragons, they could deliver a hammer blow in this set. Salmon to Burns. Wishart to Salmon. Salmon back in for Ford. He'll push off Sevilla Havili. Salmon. Burns knocks it on. No, he doesn't, apparently. He juggles it. Wishart to Salmon. Takes the line on. An interesting play there from Gem and Salmon. Very interesting play there. But it's not a bad place to turn the ball over. As Braden Musgrove there, tackled by Egan Butcher. As we enter the final quarter of this match. The Dragons, they're in a commanding position here. Havili to Palacia. We'll take it up to the 30-meter line. Kula to Moga. To the offload to Dylan Smith. To Fua with a break. They'll look for a good kick here and a good kick chase and defense. The Bulldogs need to keep the Dragons down this end. As Kula down to Mika Ravalawa. It bounces. They allow it to bounce. Mika Ravalawa picks it up, and what a good kick. But Ravalawa! What a good escape. Mika Ravalawa was in his own goal for sure there. Guaranteed, pretty much. And a high tackle. Who was that? Because they're going to be missing some time on the sidelines. Oh no, who was that? I think it was the captain, Savila Havili. It was Savila Havili making the contact with the head there. And he'll miss 3 matches for a head-high tackle during a line break. Disappointing there from the Dogs to just compile their pain. Oh, boy, oh boy. This match went from being a Dogs domination to the Dogs suffering. As Ford. Tyron Wishart to Billy Walters to Jamin Salmon. Taylor May to Jackson Ford to Sam Williams. He'll get tackled there. Possible held in tackle from Havili, no. Havili had an amazing game last week, but he has been horrendous tonight. Really bad, Havili. Wishart to Salmon to Gilbert. He'll poke his nose through the Dragons. They're looking for 4 points here. They're looking for the hammer blow. It'll go to Walters. He'll put the kick up towards Greg Marju. He taps it back to Hampton. Hampton pushes over. Hampton! Oh my, he was looking for 4. He gets put in his back though. Ben Hampton denied a 4-pointer there as Katoa goes close to the sideline. Cook to Russell. He'll get tackled there by Sam Williams. Cook to Smith. Tackled by Wishart. Beyondioto to Kula. Havili. Pass to Saluka Fafita. Good pass from Havili there. Kula standing deep. Puts the big bomb up. Havili's there again. So is Kula. Hampton driven back. They won't let him move this time. Wishart to Ford. Well, this game just ticks over by the minute now. The more sets the Dragons get through, the less sets the Bulldogs have, the more chance of winning. Every tackle is a tackle closer to victory for the Dragons here. As Wishart to Ford to Gilbert. Gets the offload of Wishart. Havili drives him back. Cook coming over the top. Hampton. Ford. Making a break. Gets the offload of Williams. Sam Williams. And the last tackle. They were in some danger there, the Dragons. But with one little break, one little misjudgment there from the Bulldogs, they get into some great position. And they'll kick it down for Dan Russell to be tackled 25 meters out from his own line. We enter the final 10 minutes of this game. As Cook to Kula to Palacia. The Bulldogs, they need a miracle here. Kula. Long to Saluka Fafita. Cook to Beyondioto. He throws an intercept pass to Billy Walters. And that may be all she wrote. That mistake from Beyondioto may just be the end of the game here, unless a miracle were to happen. But it's not looking likely as Tommy Gilbert finds Jackson Ford, who'll find Jamin Salmon. They go down the short side. Greg Marju's in space. Tackled by Russell. They're holding on for dear life here, the Bulldogs. A try would mean game over. Billy Burns pushes his way towards the line, just held up. Wishart. To Walters. To Price. It's forward. Oh my goodness. That was game over right there. The ref thinks it was forward. I'm not certain about it. But I'll back the ref on this one. Havili to Russell. Driven back in the tackle. The Bulldogs, they'll have to score on this set, surely. If they want to win, they'll have to score on this set. Masters takes it up to 18 meters out. Cook to Palacia. They're not going to get up the field if they continue to do this one-out stuff. They need something sparky, something special. Masters to Tafua. Ravalawa dragging him, pushing him back. Well, I think this is it. I think we've seen... Unless Masters... He sent Masters with a massive break here, and an offload as well. To Palacia. Palacia's away! Ravalawa's there. Ravalawa will pull him in. Well, I said they needed something special. That was it. They need to score this play. It'll go to Kula, who put the bomb up. Biondioto chasing. Biondioto can't make the tackle on Greg Marju. And that probably is all she wrote for the Bulldogs there. They needed to score off that set, unless there's a very early error in this one, which I don't think there'll be. Williams, who's smashed by, I think that's Soluka Fafita. Gilbert to Walters to Price. He'll push his way up past 50 meters. Wishart to Gilbert. Forward pass. Well, if they score off this play, the Bulldogs, off the scrum play, I called it early, but I think there's still a chance here. Could the Bulldogs still be a chance? They'll go to Kula. He'll take the line on. Not what they needed. They needed to spread that there. They need to score pretty soon. They can't wait till fifth tackle. They won't have enough time. Havili. Up to the 30-meter line. Saluka Fafita. And he'll be tackled there. Almost a held-in tackle there. They're just trying to wind the clock down, the Dragons. Palacia. Up past 20 meters now. They need to throw something at the Dragons here. Biondioto takes the line on himself. Taking himself out of this play. Not a smart move. They'll probably find Kula here. They will. He'll put the bomb up. It's a greatly placed bomb. Is Marju up for the task? He's not. Dan Russell. Oh, the defense from the Dragons is impeccable. Impenetrable. The Dragons have been so good in this second half. They're going to win it 12-0. And Hampton could be making it 18. No, he won't. I thought they were going to add some extra salt into the wound of the Bulldogs there. But this will be all she wrote. Billy Burns. Are they looking for more points here, the Dragons? And that'll be all she wrote. I've been your host, Jack Carl, and the Dragons have pulled off an incredible 10-point comeback and have dominated the Bulldogs in the second half with a 12-0 second half score. I've been your host, and I'll see you all next time.